Good afternoon, everyone. I'm out at a pretty cool spot with MT Paranormal and cameraman, and we're out hiking around here in Summit County. And this is it's a really beautiful lake, and I'm up actually on a Hopewell Indian mound. Okay, now if you know anything about me, I love the Indian mounds and the Native American history, especially of our area here, but of the United States as well. And there's this really cool lake here, and I wanted to try and see if I can get some good views of that and show you a place we're going to do a night hike around here. And a ton of bugs out, but you can see this is a really cool place over here. I don't know the name of the lake. This area by Jack and MT is called Claim 2, so I don't have a whole bunch of the details other than that, and that we're in Summit County, and you can see City of Akron watershed. So this is one of the areas I had them take me to, so I don't know the area very well. But look at the view of this beautiful lake here in the woods. Lake in the woods, huh? So in an Indian burial mound. But I wanted to try to hike around here a little bit in the daytime. It's kind of hot and muggy, and it is a beautiful day to be out. And look, Erica and Hattie must have been over here, because I think they got to that sign. And it's protected watershed. This is like the water. This lake is like the water for the city of Akron, I guess. And while MT is doing some stuff for his video, I wanted to walk around, and I see there's people up here too. So again, this is trails open for people. So how's it going?
Going okay. How are you?
Very blessed.
Aren't we all?
Yes. So a lot of bugs out. They just keep buzzing my ear. I'm covered in the camping cologne, and they're not landing on my ear, but they like to, so they just keep yelling in my ear. Get away from me. Thank you. I know they're not buzzing the camera, they're buzzing me. So I imagine tonight it's going to be, because it's warm, it's going to be buggy. I gotta let MT know there's some people around. MT, it looks like there's some people might be coming your way.
All right, copy.
So he's doing this session. I don't want him to be interrupted or surprised by some people. And I want to see if I can get a better view of this lake. We're on like a little peninsula here, and this lake wraps around both sides. And like I said, there's talk about the bug in your ear thing. They're just literally like hovering around my ears. They don't have a place to land, because again, I put the deep woods off on the ears as well. But this is a cool. I was at this place in early spring, and I got a good view of a sunset over this lake. And so I know I kind of miss that colder weather. These hotter weather times here, it's like kind of rough because, you know, all the bugs. When I was here last time, I didn't have one bug, but they're literally like swarming my ears. So last time I was here, I literally wandered off and pretty much got lost on a path back deep in this area. And again, that's the side we got to worry about because protected there. That's the watershed. They don't want anyone touching the water. But I could hear a bunch of birds and everything on the water, and I was going to try to see if I could get closer to see them, because there were some things, that interesting sounds coming from over there that I couldn't see what they were. I couldn't get through a look through the trees. Like that. I don't know what is making that noise. There's quite a bit of something over there. So I do have the mucks on because we had a lot of rain. Yeah, even a little bit today. Let's see if I can kick my leg up over this. You know, I got one leg up and over nice and easy, and then the arthritis kicks in. Okay. So there's bugs everywhere. We're gonna get up. I'm not gonna touch the water. I just want to look for wildlife, as that's one of the main things in my channel. You can see that big tree up by the roots there. And I see, those look like loons that just were flying around over there. I don't know if some of you may not know like what a loon is. Well, or you may think it's something that's crazy. And kinda, they're a goofy kind of bird. But they are, the loon is like Canada's official bird. You know, the United States has the bald eagle. Well, Canada is the loon. And I know my friend Hattie is a former resident of Canada. And so the loon would be of particular interest to her. Because I hear some people up there behind me. So loons are flying all over there, making a whole bunch of noise. They're landing in some trees. Looks like they got a nest up over there. So, seeing they keep going up into that one tree. So they must have a nest up there. And again, I got sticks breaking behind me. It's because there's some people. Okay. By nighttime, they'll all clear out of here. I do hear a bunch of noises going on around me. I don't think that's people. I think that's up in the trees. It's not much of a breeze either. It's real light. I can't even feel it. I wish there was more of a breeze because I'm sweating. But there's a lot making noise over here. Yeah, those things are all flying around up over here. You listen to them making all that noise. There's a... This is Loony Land over here. And that looks like a cool spot on the opposite side of that lake. However, I have no clue how you get over there or who owns it. So, unfortunately, Jack and MT, they let me come to the spots, but they don't actually tell me exactly where I'm at. So they don't blindfold me, so I have some sort of an idea. I know I'm in Summit County. I think I'm actually, you know what, I might be in Portage. We're right near the line. And look at all these suckers just flying around here, a bunch of loons. And they're making a whole loony mess over there, or loony bunch of noise. I don't know, to me, that's interesting. All the wildlife is interesting.
Still by the mound.
Oh, we got Jack there. Roger that. Copy. Okay, so Jack is coming back over, and that means I gotta find my way back over up this hill. And see if I can climb this fence a little easier this time. So, it's a hot and steamy day, but about 82 degrees out right now, high humidity because it rained a lot. Okay, this may be a little bit easier because I'm stepping up the hill. Okay. So this is just kind of a shorter video of a place we're gonna go in the daytime so you can get a look at it. And a little bit in the daylight. This is a very big area, and this is just one small section of it. This is just around the Indian Mound. And because I have a thing for that, I figured I'd start over here. So there are some other big birds flying around over there too. So really cool stuff. So from the lake in the woods on an Indian Mound, and as you can see, we got the sun starting to set over here. So you do have some marked trails. You'd say it should make it harder to get lost, but I still managed to find a way. But this one is literally marked with an arrowhead. So we'll head back over here to the Indian Mound. And a really cool spot. See, there's some benches here. Now when people see me, they're a little weird. Okay, let me show you my face here a little bit. So that's me, T-Mac. Okay, so I had to change a little bit how I dress. Okay, so you see I have jeans on. I started doing that, you may have noticed where you see me in there that I've not been wearing the camo pants as much. That's because I got the police called on me because they said a commando was in the woods. Okay, and I scared people, so I had to tone it down, even though the police knew I wasn't a commando and wasn't gonna hurt anyone. Nonetheless, it drew some unnecessary attention to me. So I ended up having to change a little bit how I dress, but you can see I still got my favorite color on. Still got the multicam hat too. So I changed it a little bit, but not a lot. So, and I think eventually when we start getting to some different weather, I'll change it back to, we'll see what happens if I get the police called on me again. All right, there's more people coming. So I'm gonna end it. I wanna thank you for watching. Let me know what you think of this. We're gonna do a night hike here. And hopefully have some good adventures. Thank you for watching and God bless you. Good evening, YouTubers. It is sunset in the woods and I am out in the dead center middle of it. You can see right over to my right side, that is cameraman Jack. And over to this side, that is MT Paranormal Life. Please check out their channels. This is T-Mac, T-Mac's American Experience.
I hear that? Something got thrown. Holding my mic, about to call that out. That's over this direction.
Yeah, we just
kind of a bang.
We just had a bang and we had something thrown here. Okay, we are out at a place I'm calling the Lake in the Woods. Claim 2 for Jack and MT, and we're hearing some noises and we are on a live investigation here and I need your guys' help with this. So I need your ears, need your eyes. If you see something, you hear something, drop it in the comment, say something. I got the thermal going. I will post the thermal side by side this in a playlist.
Got something moving towards us. I seen a break in the tree light.
And we're right at, we are 2 minutes after the official sunset, so we still have a little bit of light.
I wonder if it's that thing me and you ran into. MT.
So I'm gonna turn my radio down for a little bit. You'll hear me turn it back on in a little bit. But while I'm near one of these guys, I'm gonna keep the radio off so I don't make too much noise. So we're out here at the lake, and over this way is this really neat lake, and you can see the sunset on there, so obviously that must be towards the west. We're in Portage County, again, area Claim 2. I'm calling it the Lake in the Woods. And we were having some interesting noises already.
This is freaking nuts. Did you hear me do that call and
I heard that you right before you did it, because then we heard that. We're like, wow, he must be pretty far away, and then you whooped and we're like, oh wait. And then right after you finished, we got a second one.
Yeah.
And then, okay, noise pollution stuff. We may hear some trains come by. It's Northeast Ohio, hard to get away from. Okay, so so we are within distance of a train whistle.
Hold on 1 second for you. Hello, everybody. Do me a favor. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button.
All right.
It does good work.
And check out Cameraman and Crew's channel, of which I am one of the crew.
Thank you, sir. Yes, you are.
Along with Trapper, Unknown Outdoor, and MT Paranormal Life. Check out their channels. And Moose doesn't have a channel though. We also have Moose, but Moose does not have a YouTube channel, although he's probably the most interesting on all three of us and should have one. So right when I turned it on, we had something thrown through the woods at us and heard a loud bang. Hey, I see right back there, there's a big X straight back there.
Yeah. Sure. Hey everybody, how you doing? The cameraman here. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. He does this all year.
I'll get away from them while they're doing that. You can hear a train whistle in the distance. So, again, yeah, we do our hikes year round. Weather only mildly permits us.
Epic night.
There's a big X back there, I can see.
Yeah, there's a lot. Let's Yeah, it does. That's wicked. Look at that. Looks like somebody's standing there. I'm gonna do a whoop.
I'm gonna try and get my thermal on it. Here.
I was just gonna do that, but mine's gonna take a lot of effort for me to
Yeah,
get
you
mine
don't.
up.
I know. I got my thermal running, so I will.
Get back and get him lights.
Yeah, I think we all need them.
But
I want to go back and.
I got lights with me. I got extra in case you need it.
I'm good. I've got plenty of lights with me, but usually I don't bring them with me because we've been out here for a while while it was daylight, so
Yeah.
I don't travel with my lights until it's time. All right. Let's keep recording on the way back. Okay.
It's a little mosquito pond, and the bugs are bad out here. I'm wearing that camping cologne, heavy, and I'm gonna reapply it once I get back because they were buzzing the heck out of our ears. They weren't landing, but just buzzing the ears. There is an Indian mound over around here too that I put in a smaller video in the daytime. So he said he heard a growl. I didn't hear it. Can hear an airplane going overhead. That's towards our lake in the woods. Interesting, really beautiful back here. Again, my camera is not doing it. It adds some light, so it's hard to tell exactly just how dark it is. But it's already getting dark really quick. I got kind of, it's small, but I have a thermal hit dead center of the screen right now. But I can't make out what it is. And it's not a heavy, it's not something that's giving off heat like these guys. But animal fur will deflect heat. I use my cats as guinea pigs on this. And it is just thick woods. Muggy night with winds light and variable. We're coming up to, you can see the lake. And it's real pretty with the glow of the remainder of the sunset hitting it. Bugs coming. They're trying to whisper sweet nothings into my ear again. And look at, this is really cool. There's a little bridge down here. And this little valley is really cool. When I was walking across here, it was a lot more daylight, and I seen a couple of deer running through there. So again, there's our lake in the woods. Again, we were looking for the animal activity, predator activity, and Bigfoot, Grassman, Sasquatch, and anything else unknown. This investigation is in correlation with cameraman and crew and MT Paranormal Life. So, it's a really neat place to take a hike. And as I found out the first time I came here, big enough that you can get lost in. This over here is where I seen some deer. You can still hear some of the birds whistling, chirping. These guys are going around the bend. So again, this area is like right on the border of Summit and Portage County area. As I'm not sure exactly which side of the line we're on, but I know this lake is like the watershed for the city of Akron. And I don't have a clue what the name of it is. So they said this is our lake in the woods. And look at, this is beautiful scenery. This is Ohio. This is Northeast Ohio, guys. And I got like straight up a hill here. I gotta turn my radio on.
T-Mac said he don't need any. He likes getting bit up.
I always have a lot of it on.
Thought you were having a blood drive tonight for him.
Yeah. No, thank you.
No feeding the wildlife.
I should let this mosquito talk to y'all. He's all like...
Oh, all right. Jack, I didn't know you spoke mosquito. That's part of the fun of this.
It became my second language these past 3 years.
Tell them to stay away.
You know, the ones that bite, those are women mosquitoes, so of course they're not going to listen to Jack.
That's a negative.
Yes, only the female mosquitoes bite. They need the blood for...
I had a feeling by the tone of what you were telling us about the mosquito, what it said.
Oh, that wasn't me telling you. That was it telling me off.
That's
Right,
right.
I think your tone of it was right on. I think that was exactly what it was trying to say.
I don't know if I'll get a view of it, but there's a little island.
Gave me
Looks
the
like
middle
that one's-
wing.
So I think there's a little island over here. You can kind of see like where those trees are closer. And there's our loons. Our loons are going off.
Oh, there were dogs out there on the water.
More loons.
Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know they barked.
Loony birds. That's kind of why they got their name.
Territorial thing.
Kind of why they got their name, loons, because they are just a touch loony. See, this is kind of a narrow path with a lot of roots on it, and I'm wearing the mucks because we had a lot of rain the last couple days. And there goes Jack whooping. I know why Jack whoops. Because there it is. Kill me.
You're reading my mind, T-Mac. I was about to say that. Oh, mine.
There's our lake in the woods. There's a beautiful scenery there. Okay. Now I gotta get moving to keep up with these guys. Getting dark and the crickets are starting to turn on. And we're gonna make it back to the parking lot and then we'll do like a round 2. Because MT did not bring some of his equipment. And that would be a Canadian goose there. Okay. You can see the crew up ahead. Smells kind of funny back here. Almost like, I want to say almost like cucumbers. So again, as much as I like not only the peace and tranquility of the woods, and the creepiness, I also love a good joke. Love to put my sense of humor in the things. So you're going to be hearing that. I'm 50 years old, Gen Xer, so you will hear a lot of Gen X references in my humor. Can hear some traffic from the road over that way. And it's still running. When I checked, it was still, excuse me, still running at about 78 degrees with about 3,000% humidity. think that puts the ambient air temperature at like 320. You get my picture. It's pretty steamy out here. And I can hear the cicadas going. Now, oh, I just had a rock thrown at me. It hit the tree right next to me.
Nice.
All right. No, it hit this tree right here. Came from in the woods over here. And as you can see, that is definitely not an oak tree. So it doesn't have those. That's not an acorn.
No, I heard that sucker. That was kind of big. Whatever.
Yeah, that hit pretty loud. It hit right next to me.
Wow, I just had one thrown at me.
All right,
Interesting.
Let's go back to.
All right, let's keep going.
I was gonna say, evidently, there's more than one.
Something wants us to come back, or is it trying to give us the old and stay out?
You know, I'm not sure. You know, the rock throwing has never kept me out of anywhere from going from anywhere. So I almost think maybe.
Watch the step right here.
Yeah, I think maybe they're. It's just literally a tracking thing.
Yeah, or it's some kind of
I think they think we're leaving.
some kind of communication. Yeah, just like some form of communication
Yeah.
is what I always thought it was. But it never seems like it's intended to hit.
Yeah. No.
Just like
No.
our attention for some reason.
And there goes Jack whooping because there it
They
is.
think we're leaving.
Yeah. That's what I was telling T-Mac. Was it one of those where they're kind of like going, hey, where are you going? Or it could be like, hey, and stay out.
Yeah. So.
Well, sorry to have a light. So I'm just going to keep it moving for a little bit longer. See if this strange rock throwing what's going on.
There's our loons making their noise.
Yeah, one sounded like a dog.
Yeah.
It sounded like it was barking.
Yeah, they sound that way a little bit, but that was, I heard it. Those are 100% loons. I hear loons and I heard something else. Almost like a whoop.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
That's our loony birds.
I don't know how to vocalize some stuff. It's like now they're trying to sound like a duck. Sound like a dog, a duck. Alright, well, I guess we're in the clear. What do you see?
I just heard something here. Guys, let me know if you need me to hit the light on something.
Okay. Hot, whatever it is. There's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that looks strange.
What are you getting?
See it.
I'm trying to see if I can get the same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, all those little black signatures that are all around. I can't tell if that's. I mean, it's obviously that's black heat, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
the hotter,
that's it.
it look like a bunch of little somethings around.
Interesting. I don't have it.
Get better angles.
I don't know. Mine's struggling a little bit.
I get a glimpse of them off of there.
Here, I'm not picking up the same thing.
No, he's gonna throw a rock, probably.
Something back there.
There's our loony birds. Ooh, did you hear that?
What was that?
It was a rock. Just went whizzing through the woods. Did, ooh, there goes another one. There goes another one. They're getting launched at us from, yeah, they're going from up here and they're getting launched across the path.
I mean, that was the direction it would sounded right. It came from up there.
Trying to see.
I got heat signatures on the thing, but
Well, root about biffed it.
oh yeah, you gotta keep that on. You all right?
Yeah. It's a good thing my mucks are steel toes.
Ooh, another
Yeah,
one.
we just had another one. It just hit right over here.
That one's loud.
Okay, so
That one was loud. It was like, hit the trail.
Saying, come back.
well,
That's what I'm hearing.
I'm not picking up anything. And it's 9:05 at night here. I hear Canadian goose in the background.
Get our legs fast enough.
They must be sad that we're leaving. Ooh. Hey, I got some sort of hit on my thermal over here. It's kind of small. Yep, it's moving. It's moving. Shoot, I can't see it anymore. It was right over.
What's the phone?
It moved out of the way, but it was hitting right over there. It moved.
Oh, okay. What did you get a chance to see?
I
the
couldn't see.
signature? If it was like
I
maybe
couldn't
looked
see.
like a deer or something?
No, it didn't look like a deer, but it left. It ducked underneath behind the vegetation. I seen it moving on here.
Did you?
So yeah, because I caught the signature and pointed it, and it moved.
Okay.
You hear Canadians in the background. I guess we'll get moving here because can't. I'm just gonna keep an eye on this side of the woods here as we walk. Gotta try to keep an eye on the path as well because there's a lot of roots sticking up on it. Sorry guys, I gotta take my eyes off there because it's getting dark. I can't see. I just heard something up ahead there. I got my flashlight with me, but I'm going to keep it off for now because we're going to go back, get to the car, regroup, have a drink, and then we're going to head back in once we get out of here. There is the lake in the woods. Is kind of neat. It's a good sized lake. So I can see those two. This other side. We took a right turn. This is Claim 2. So these guys know this area better than I do. I've been here once and I got lost. Okay, I think pretty straight ahead is the car.
It's strange walking out here without my car being here.
Don't worry.
If you've ever come out from someplace and the car
Well, MT's car broke down on the way here, so Jack and MT had to get dropped off, and they got my car, which there it is. Okay, guys.
years ago I had a car stolen from me
Oh, jeez.
and found out when I walked out and looked at it. That's always a bad feeling.
Yeah. All right, guys. Drop in the comments what you think. We're going to have a part 2 of this later. It'll be even later at night. Much more. Looks like there's a lot of activity, so like, subscribe, and share. Check out MT Paranormal Life and Cameraman Jack's channel, Cameraman and Crew. And thank you for watching. God bless you.